You're standing in the Narthex, which is one of the three parts of every Orthodox church. The Narthex, the nave, and the holy place. Sometimes we call it the sanctuary. This area is really for two purposes. It's for the faithful when they come to do their personal business. You cry, you thank, you pray for your enemies, you do all that kind of stuff. The second use of the Narthex, besides this transition area for faithful who are coming to pray, is for people who aren't yet baptized. So those 100 catechumens, this is where they are. This is their space. Also, people who are in the church but are having a lot of troubles. Maybe they've done something really unfortunate and they're in a process of repentance and penance, trying to be reconciled to God. This is their place. And it helps them because they've lost the intimacy by their actions that they've cherished in the past. And so by standing here, they remember what they've lost, and it helps them when they're done with their repentance, and they're incorporated back into communion, and that reflects by being here.
So, Father, do you actually have the catechumen stand here?
Yeah.
Wow. I often talk about the structure and helping people understand the structure, but most of the time I have to tell them, back in the day, the catechumen used to stand in the narthex, but nobody does it anymore. So I know I've met a few parishes that do it, and what I've been surprised to see is that actually the catechumen are grateful for that, because on the one hand, it helps them understand where they are, and then when they do enter into the church, right, there's this it's like a celebratory thing.
It's an affirmation, right? A lot of the people had been catechumens, right? They've gone through this, which really helps the new ones because they know kind of to be sensitive and to help people make connections. But it also, to have a plan, people take you seriously if you take them seriously. I tell people when they become catechumens, forgive me, there is nothing more important you've ever done in your whole life. This is more important than getting married. The heavenly marriage is what informs the earthly marriage. You want your earthly marriage to go good? Learn how to be married to Christ. Right? Jesus is our first love. And to set your relationship with God right is the prism through which you can see everything else in your life. And you'll know how to be a husband, or how to be a wife, or how to be a child, or how to be a worker from that. So I'm sorry, I do think it's arguably the most important thing to do. And I tell people, scrap whatever else you're doing. I mean, keep working, right? But focus, right? Yeah. Focus. And this helps them. They know what they're doing. It's a plan, and then they take it seriously.